All right, friends. My name is Nick Martin, the CEO of Tech Change, and we are coming at you live from Global Digital Health Forum in North Bethesda.
North.
Bobby, you want to say hi and introduce yourself?
Welcome. Hello, I'm Bobby Jefferson. I'm Vice President of DAI, and we're located in Bethesda. So this is a great conference for us and a great event.
And we want to thank you all for being the sponsors of the pop-up studio that we are here today to host. We're going to have a number of people throughout the day and in future days here at the conference coming in and sharing their quick hits, inspirations. Knowledge is power on all things digital health. So we're thrilled to have that happen, and we're very grateful to DAI for enabling that.
I am very excited to support the Global Digital Health Forum and have excited to support Tech Change for many, many years. You have really grown the organization. You have really supported the conference and been very inclusive as a leader. So I want to thank you, Nick, as well.
Well, I appreciate that, Bobby. And you're also one of my favorite people to interview. So we're going to get into it. We are here at a digital health conference. I know DAI is working on a number of exciting things. I want to talk about DEI. I want to talk about cyber. I want to talk about global supply chain. Before we start, give us a sense of the vibe here. I saw you just chatted with some folks behind. What does it feel like to be here today?
So it's exciting to be back in person and to catch up with many of my colleagues who work in LMIC, low and middle income countries, to see, for many years, we've seen each other by virtual, and now we can see each other in person and catch up again. So that the vibe has been around not just talking about localization, but seeing people who actually work and do the work in the global digital space is important. And I think you heard that from today's opening panel. As the different countries were represented, from Haiti to Indonesia. And so it's great to get the ministry, the stakeholders here present, networking and having conversations.
I love it, Bobby. So you are really pioneering some exciting work on DEI at DAI. Right. You want to talk a little bit about that and some of the initiatives that you have and that you're supporting?
So I'm Vice President of DAI. I also work on diversity and global diversity work. And I'm also on the board of Society for International Development, SID. And the
great org.
Yes, yeah. Shout out to SID as well. They recently had the annual dinner event, and an important part of that was not just race, ethnicity, LGBTQ+, but we also included our veterans. So we've done outreach to veterans as well to be part of the development community. Persons with disability. So again, in the UK and the US, it's Persons with Disability Week as well. So there's opportunity to engage and, being able to engage with people, who are from Gallaudet University. So I'm trying to get recruiters and others. So I'm trying to make sure that we're living our values.
That's great.
As well as not just talking the talk. As well. And I'm mentoring a number of disability-oriented startup companies. So that way, they also are part of the community as well.
I know that's been a big theme for us here at GDHF. We are piloting a number of really exciting technologies that are focused on accessibility from sign to interpretation. And I think just having such a diverse conference here with so many folks from around the world is also an exciting benchmark. So
yeah, I want to contrast that this is the global part of a conference. So I applaud that we can have individuals from Indonesia, the watch parties in Kenya, watch parties in Nigeria, who participate. And then the one area I would like to see more participation in is with the diaspora community, because that's a nice bridge of those who can attend. But if we can leverage more diaspora speakers as well, I think that's an excellent bridge between those in the global south and others who can't be here in person, but we still can have a networking connection.
I love that idea. I think that's so important. So Bobby, I want to ask you a little bit about global supply chain too. I know that's something that's important to DAI. What are we doing on that front that folks should know about?
It's really important that, the global supply chain, the last mile, are inclusive of women. So oftentimes you think of logistics and trucking companies, but getting, ARV drugs to the last mile is hugely important. And those firms should also have the opportunity to be women owned. And so we have a gender lens around how to help women who are, in this transportation logistics to be able to thrive and survive and receive funding. So I'm doing a talk tomorrow on innovative financing and how to help and support women to become, in the global supply chain.
That's amazing. So check that out. It's going to be a in-person talk, virtual.
Yes, in-person talk tomorrow, and I think there'll be a virtual option as well.
Last question, Bobby. Everybody's talking about cybersecurity, certain digital development world. DAI is also thinking about this in big ways. Share some thoughts with us.
So I helped to lead some of our Ukraine cybersecurity work. And, during the pandemic and of course now during the war, when you think of cyber, you often think of these guys in hoodies. And
You do, hackers.
Hackers, right? So if you're a person like me, or you are, a woman or others, how is that appealing? And so what we're doing is we have a cyber pathways for women, how to make the cyber field interesting, attractive to work in, accessible, because why leave out 50% of the workforce around a topic that just has this lens of these cyber hackers. So there's many jobs. There's communications. There's a lot of marketing jobs in cyber. There are many. So I'm concentrating on how to diversify.
Love that.
Cyber workforce, both here and overseas, with opportunities that abound. And all you need is a skill, is your phone. That's it. If you can use your phone, you can get a job in cybersecurity.
Incredible. Well, Bobby, you are a busy guy, but it's exciting to get a quick chance to chat with you. We thank you so much. We thank DAI for this incredible opportunity to run the pop-up studio. And we're going to have some great conversations throughout the next 3 days.
Conversation, a place for networking. So I definitely invite everyone to participate online and in person.
True hybrid fashion. All right. We thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your conference. Go get some food. All right.
All right. Thank you, Nick. Okay.